but still I float, still I belong. Still I
Here I scream, the ashes weave my living dream. I never sought revenge or flame, just bore the silence of your name. But now my breath, my voice, my skin scatter like ashes on the wind. Ashes carried by the wind, wounds too deep to just rescind. You wrote your truth in falling dust, but I rebuilt with blood and trust. Still I must ashes carried by the wind, not broken but born again within. Your ruins sing, but so do eyes, carved in the breath of endless sky. Through the smoke, through the sigh, I bloom from every ash you cry. Feathers of forgotten days float beyond the winds and haze. You lost the dream, you dropped the flame, but still the feathers call your name. Still they fall. You thought the years would steal the breath. You thought the wings would fold in death, but every drift and every cry still etches songs against the sky. No storm can crush, no rain erase the floating notes, the scattered grace. You turned away, you closed your hands, but still they drift across the lands. Feathers of forgotten days trace the lines the silence plays. You hollow halls, through empty seas. They float beyond forgotten pleas. No anchors hold, no chains can bind the feathers left by broken mind. You said goodbye without a sound, but left your wings upon the ground. I picked them up, I let them fly, and carry you into the sky. Feathers of forgotten cries, painting winds with all your lies. You faded out, you slipped away, but still your wings weave through my day. Still they soar. Feathers of forgotten skies still fall and sing beneath my eyes. You left no word, you left no stay, but feathers drift and light the way. Still I fly, fettered breath, scattered sky. I carry you beyond goodbye. Crimson petals in the rain, falling faster with the pain. You broke your vow without a sound, but I will never touch the ground. Never down. The words you spoke, so soft, so sweet, were swords that sliced beneath my feet. I wore the silk, I bore the shame, until the blood outshone the name. You kissed the flame, you cursed the ash. You never thought that I would clash, but silence taught my hands to fight, and now I bloom beneath the night. Crimson petals in the rain, dancing broken in the pain. You left me here to drown find the morning's heat. Still I climb. You thought the storm would drown my song, but storms can't hold the sun too long. I gather light from shattered days and set my fire through the haze. The dust may blind, the dust may choke, but I still breathe. I never broke. Each breath a blade, each step a scar. Still I push toward the star. Dawn behind the dust will gleam, burning through the broken dream. You thought I'd fall, you thought I'd drown, but I just built from broken ground. Still I rise. The sky may crack, the world may sway, but morning cuts the ash away. I am the flame the night betrayed. I am the dream you tried to shade. You can't unmake the seeds I sowed. You can't undo the path I know. I bear the storm, I bear the cost. I find the dawn the world has lost. Dawn behind the dust will blaze, carving paths through ashen days. You left your ruin at my door, but I became the morning's roar. Still I burn. Still I burn. Dawn behind the dust will sing 1,000 suns on broken wings. I walk the ash, I kiss the sky, and rise beyond your last goodbye. Still I shine. From flame I carve my name. Even hidden by the storm we stand, blinded by the darkened hand. You tore the moon from out my sight, but I will fight, I'll find the light. Still I fight. Still I fight. The storm raged loud and stole my name. The sky was dark, a burning flame. You held me close but let me go, and in that silence I learned to grow. You thought the storm would drown my heart, but I've been torn and torn apart. The moon will rise, the sun will burn, and every shadow will return. Eclipsed above the storm we fell, drowning in a thunder spell. Moonlit scars you left on me, shine where no one else can see. I hide them where the rivers cry, but still they pulse beneath the sky. The silver road across my skin marks all the wars you carved within. You called them beauty, called them grace, but never dared to see my face. Under the weight of quiet pain, I learned to wear the breaking rain. The moon forgets, but stars remember the vows you spoke and let dismember. Moonlit scars you left on me, trace the paths I couldn't flee. Your ghost still sings inside my blood, each mark a silent blooming flood. Still I breathe. The wind won't carry what you gave. The stars won't shine for those you crave. But through the ash, beneath the glare, I stitched your absence into air. I built a garden from my grief, a palace from a fallen leaf. The moon may weep, the moon may break, but still I rise from your mistake. Moonlit scars you left on me, glow where no one else can see. I wear them now without your shame, each cut reborn into my name. Moonlit scars won't dim or die. They paint the dark, they split the sky. You wrote your end into my skin, but now I dance where night begins. Still my wind, still my flame. Scars that gleam, moon that sighs. I walk where broken angels rise. Crimson threads that tie our hands wrap us tight and draw the strands. You can escape, you can't undo the blood that bleeds between me and you. Still we Crimson threads that bind our fate. You can't escape, you can't forsake the ties that hold, the ties that break. But in the end, we are the stake. Still I rise. You thought that crimson threads that bleed our soul wrap us tight and take their toll. You can't undo what's in your veins. You can't erase this endless chain. Still we rise. Crimson threads that draw the line will never break, will never bind. You can't escape, you can't divide. In the silent garden's breath, I plant the seeds of broken death. You tore the roots, you stole the rain, but still the flowers bear your name. Till they rise. The earth forgot your whispered vows, but still I till the hollow ground. Each petal blooms without your word, each thorn a prayer you never heard. You left no song, you left no seed, yet somehow still the gardens bleed. The roots remember, earth recalls the silent rain, the silent calls. In the silent garden shade, I reap the love you never made. You burned the field, you cracked the sky, but still my flowers never die. Each stone you broke, each dream you tossed, became the ground I never lost. No voice can wither what I grew, no hand can tear the scarlet dew. You thought you'd salt the endless land, but even salt can't crush my hand. The petals burst from ash and scorn, the garden hums, reborn, reborn. In the silent garden's
you to rise and seal my fate. The waves have washed, the stars have turned, but still I burn, still I yearn, still I dream. The tide pulled you and pulled me near, but now I wait in fear. The shore is still, the sky is dark, and yet I wait for you to heart. Still I dream. Each ripple speaks your silent name. Each wave brings me back to the same. The shore is quiet, the night is deep, but still you haunt my dreams I keep. Silent shores where we once stood, hand in hand, but now no good. I watch the sea, I watch it break, but still my heart, it still will wait. Still I wait. I built a life in the salt and sand, waiting for the touch of your hand. But time moved on, the tide did change, and still I dream within this range. The ocean speaks in rhythms old and carries stories left untold. I hear your voice in every breeze, but still you slip like drifting seas. Silent shores where you once stood, now just a whisper in the wood. I wait beneath the endless tide, but still I feel you by my side. Still I cry. Shore to shore, I wait for you, silent as the sea, still true. Silent as the sea, still true. The vanishing lantern swings and sighs, lost between the earth and skies. You left no flame, you left no name, but still the ashes call the same. Still it shines. The night devoured your fragile spark, but I still chase it through the dark. A fleeting glow, a fading breath, a prayer half sung, a silent death. No hands to catch, no winds to save. The light we bore, the life we gave, still trembles somewhere past my hand, still floats across forgotten lands. The vanishing lantern hums and weeps through empty hills and hollow deeps. You broke away, but left the thread still pulling me through words unsaid. Still breathe. I carry what you couldn't bear, a flame too faint, too frail to share. Yet even fled. Yet every tear you tried to mend was just a new place I could bend. The cords may fray, the knots may break, but threads remember every ache. I wear them now without your claim. Each stitch a whisper of my name. Threads worn by time still hold me here, binding pain and fleeting fear. You left, you fell, you came apart, but still I stitch my beating heart. Still I weave. I tied the loss into my sleeves. I wrote your name beneath the leaves. The world forgot, the seasons change, but I still wear your quiet name. Each thread you thought would fall away has tied itself into my sway. I am the weave, I am the scar you left behind, but could not mar. Threads worn by time still breathe through me, sewn inside my memory. You can't erase the broken seam, for every tear became my dream. Still I breathe. Threads worn by time will pull me high from shattered ground into the sky. You thought the past would snap and fade, but I am stitched in what you made. Tied by wind, bound by air, I am the thread you left to tear. Freeze of the vanish wrap around, tethered souls without a sound. You broke the ties you swore would keep, but I still dream, I still weave in tangled sleep. Your hands once spun the silver line around my wrists, around my spine, but when the winds began to call, you let it slip, you let it fall. Each step unwinds the woven lies. Each breath unspools your long goodbyes. I stitch the pieces back in flame, without your voice, without your name. Threads of the vanish wrap around, binding heartbeats underground. You faded like a winter sigh, yet still your thread pulls through the sky. Still I cry. I wore the thread across my skin, a quiet mark of where you'd been. But now I weave a newer song where broken chords can still belong. You never saw the seeds you dropped, you never knew the knots you cropped, but every tear became a braid, a thread that even death can't fade. Threads of the vanish wrap and tear around the dreams you wouldn't share. You
of your hands. A fortress made of shifting sands. Yet in the gaps your silence stays. A vow that sings through broken days. No ring, no oath, no bound decree, yet still it hums inside of me. No need for chains, no need for cries, just truth that blooms where silence lies. Unspoken vow across the night, carving stars through endless flight. You left no sign, you left no sound, but still your vow is wrapped around. Still I hear it in the falling leaves. I feel it in the web that weaves. You turned away but left the thread that binds the living and the dead. No scream, no war, no sword, no chain, just silent vows that still remain. I bear the weight you thought would slip. I hold the words you couldn't grip. Unspoken vow across the seas, written into winds and trees. You vanished, left the words unsaid, but still they crown my silent head. Still they glow. Unspoken vow that none can steal. The wounds you left will always heal. No breaking voice, no shattered line. I am the vow you can't unwind. Still I leave, sealed I'm told the vow still burns inside the cold. Whispers in the mist tonight, carrying voices lost to sight. I close my eyes and hear them call, guiding me through silent fall.
Still I hear.
No paths are carved across this haze. No hands reach out through drifting days. But somewhere deep beyond the veil, I hear your breath within the gale. You never left, you never stayed. You haunt the choices that I made. A shadow bent, a song undone, yet still you trace the setting sun. Whispers in the mist tonight, twisting through the fading light. You speak not words but weave a thread that pulls me through the hands of dread.
Still I tread.
Each breath a thread, each step a tear. I walk through memories unclear. The mist will rise, the mist will fall, but I still rise through every call. Your voice is stitched beneath my skin, a melody where ghosts begin. I follow where the silence bends and lose myself where it never ends. Whispers in the mist tonight, clear, but broken moons are what I steer. You took the shine, you thought you'd win, but broken light shines brighter skin. Broken moon beneath the tide. Still I blaze, still I glide. You thought you'd end what you began, but broken dreams still shape the land.
Still I
From broken skies, from shattered screams, I carve my light into my dreams. Cracked mirror shows my scattered face. Broken lines I can't replace. You left your shadow carved in me, but I still build what you can't see. Still I stand. You crack the glass, you crush the frame, but never touch the burning flame. You saw the cracks, you saw the bleed, but never knew the root of need. The mirror broke, the lies collapsed, but still I pull through every lapse. The shattered glass still lights the way. I walk across it every day. Cracked mirror in my hand still reflects the ghostly lands. You ran from pain, you fled from scars, but I still build with broken stars. Still I glow. Still I glow. You feared the cracks would cage the soul, but cracks are what made me whole. I see the sky through every tear and carve my name inside the fear. You shattered what you thought was me, but never saw the roots beneath. I am the break, I am the seam, I am the mirror and the dream. Cracked mirror shining bright, broken yes, but full of light. You tore, you ran, you left in flight, but I still rise and take the night. I see. Cracked mirror, sacred fall. Shattered, but I hold it all. You left your face inside my flame, but I still walk without your name. Still I breathe. Broken glass, silent vow. I see through you now. Cracked mirror shining bright, broken